CBSE. If you someone who is confused about how the exam sheet appears to be, how we going to fill, we are going to get cleared in this video. Let's get started. This is how your top sheet will appear in your in your answer sheet during the examination. Let's consider this as the first part and this as the second part, and we are going to see how we going to fill each and every step. Okay, let's consider the first step. In the first part, if you see, we need to fill the subject name. Which subject you going to write? For suppose now the subject is maths, right? You should write that, and then subject code. You will be having your admit card right in your hand. You just take it and look into it. You can get the subject code for that subject. Write the subject name here and then subject code here, and then you need to write on which day and which date the examination is happening. Here you need to write the medium of answering paper. Means if you are writing that exam in Hindi, you need to write Hindi medium. If you are writing in English, you need to write Hindi medium. So they will be segregating your papers according to which medium you are writing. So write all these details properly. And here you need to write the code number. Now what's that code number, you will be wondering. Code number is nothing but they will be giving you the question paper, right? In the top of the question paper, you can see the code number of that question paper. You need to write the question paper code number here, and you could also get the set number will also be mentioned in that question paper top itself, and you can bubble them here. And then you need to fill number of supplementary answer books used. This you couldn't fill in the first time, like while writing the exam. After completing the exam, if you taken any supplementary answer books, you can write how many ever you have taken here. And then next come to person with disabilities. If you are someone who is having disabilities, you need to mention here. You need to mention yes or no. Okay. If not, you can mention no here. Code of disability. If yes, you mention here, you need to write what's your disability code. That also you could find in the admit card. So no need to worry. Like they will be having some code for deaf and dumb D, for blindness B, like that. They will be having some code. You need to write that code here. Okay. You could see all these details in your admit card. So no need to worry. Whether writer provided. For suppose people is having disability, for them they couldn't write by themselves, the CBSE board will be providing the writer to them. If provided, they should write yes here or else no. Okay. For visually challenged people, what software they have used, they should mention it here. Okay. Do you got the understanding? You need to mention the subject name, code, date and day of examination. Media for answering is English or Hindi according to how it is. And this code you can get from your question paper. The set will also be mentioned in the question paper. Supplementary answer books, if you have taken at the end of the exam, you can mention it here. This column is for disability people, physically challenged people. They could write. If not, you just mention no here, right? Okay. Next, coming to the second part of the first sheet. Okay. Many of the students will make mistakes here because this is the first time they will be bubbling, right? So, you should not use ball pen, gel pen or pencil to bubble your sheets here. Okay. Your details should be filled either with a blue or black ballpoint pen. Don't use any kind of gel pen, ink pen, pencil and all. Okay. You should definitely fill with ballpoint pen. You could choose black or blue. Okay. This is the first column. Let's zoom in. Here you write your name. Here they would be giving the 24 boxes. If your name exists, like what to say, exceed 24 letters, you could use like you should stop those 24 letters of your name. Understanding? No, mostly most of the people don't be having more than 24 letters and all. If you have, you just mention the first 24 letters of your name. Okay. Um, for suppose my name is Anandi, I will be writing Anandhi. Okay. In each box you write each letter and then you need to bubble it down at the down. As my name is Anandi, I will be bubbling EA first and then I need to look for N. I need to bubble and then again A. I need to bubble and then N. I need to bubble. D I look for and then D. H. I. Like that. You need to mention first, write your name in capitals here. Okay. And then each letter you look down for that letter and then bubble it. Okay. Here also same like that. This is for the roll number. You write your roll number and then bubble them. If your roll number is 7070599 something like that, 7 first you should bubble, 0 you should bubble, again 7 you should bubble, 0 you should bubble, 5 you should bubble. Like that, according to your roll number, you bubble the roll number column. Here subject code center number. Subject code center number you could see in the admit card. You just first write them and then bubble. Here also you should write that number and then you need to bubble. Okay. See, your names will be long. You will be doing some mistakes. I have one tip in order to avoid those mistakes. You could use the scale. See, here they are using. Their name starts with K, first they mark, and then I, second they mark. So while writing next letters, people will be doing mistakes. So how could we avoid that? In the sense, we could use some scale. Each letter, when I am writing the second letter of my name, I would use the scale to mark down where my second letter is coming and then bubble up, and then I will move to the next letter. Understood? Like this we could bubble. We can use the scale in order to avoid the confusions while bubbling up. So, for suppose you are getting confused between letters, that time whatever letters you have bubbled, you hide it with your transparent pouch you will be taking, right? Carrying all your stationery items. With that pouch, you can hide those bubbled columns and then you can bubble it up other letters which you need to fill for your name. Understood? You follow this tip in order to avoid the mistakes. I hope this tip would be helpful for you. Again, here subject name we should write school number. In admit card, we could see the school number. You should write that. And you will be writing the roll number, right? That roll number in words you should mention. Okay. 7,70,599 like that you should write in words, right? Okay. And then your father's name. See, one more thing I have forgot to mention. While writing this name, look into your admit card. If they given your initial first and then your name, first you need to write the initial and then name. For suppose if they given your name first and then initial in the admit card, you should go in that order. According to admit card order, you should write. Okay. This is very crucial. This top sheet filling is very crucial because according to this only you will be getting your marks. Like even though you written everything correctly, your answer sheets, everything, if you messed up here, that marks can go to someone else, right? We couldn't say what will happen. So you do everything correctly. Write your roll number in words here. Father's name. This also you check your admit card. In what way they written your father's name. Same way you should write without any spelling mistakes. You just have your admit card in hand. You just copy. Signature. You put your signature. This columns is not for us. It's for the invigilator. Invigilator comes and she will look for all these, whether you have filled everything correctly, and then she will sign. Okay. And what else we could say, like what you should carry during your board exam, what shouldn't, I will be telling. What needs to be carried in the sense, admit card is must and should. You should carry the admit card. And then you buy one transparent pouch, and then put your all your stationery items there, scale, pencil, rubber, sharpener. And you have, like if you are writing exam with a ball pen, you have three blue pens and two black pens. We couldn't say, sometimes if our pen is not writing we will get panic, so you have extra pens. Okay. And then you should not wear the digital watch for exam. For in the examination hall, digital watch is not allowed, so you wear analog watch. Even the invigilator will be telling like 1 hour to go, 2 hour to go, like that they will be saying. But you should have one watch so that you can look into the time and write your increase your pace of writing, right? And then if you want, you can carry one transparent water bottle. Okay, these and all needed. And pack everything before the day of the examination, your admit card and your stationery items, and everything you pack and keep in the previous day of the examination itself. Don't go for checking everything on the day of the examination. Previous day you should be prepared for everything. While checking for, looking for, searching for anything during the examination day, you will get stressed or pressurized. So pack everything previous day and keep it ready without any stress. Go to the examination hall. And if your exam is happening on 9:30 or something, you try to be at the exam hall at least 20 minutes prior. Okay. And there will be a list of checking happens during the exam. Three squads will be there: checking squad, invigilator, and then flying squad. Checking squad, before you entering the exam hall, they will check your body, like do we have any slips or anything. Like we couldn't say, like people try to malpractice and all. Sometimes they will be carrying the formula papers in hand and they will go into the exam hall. In order to avoid that, they will check, and if you have anything they will remove. And admit card don't miss. After entering your examination, invigilator distributes the question paper and this answer sheet they will give. Booklet, it will be a booklet. You need to fill. After filling, she will once check and then she will sign. Flying squad will be coming and checking in middle. Like they will be checking whether you are copying. For suppose you are looking into the window, not writing the exam, they will come and check whether you are doing anything wrong. Okay, don't get scared of anything. You go to the exam without any fear. You write the exam and leave it to the God. You have put in your efforts in order to study and write, and that's all. What else we can do? Nothing, right? You pray God, God will take care of everything. But put your efforts, don't get stressed, do your exam well. All the best for your exam. Thanks for watching the video. Please do like, share, and subscribe Board Exam Booster channel. Thank you.